What is up, super fam and bro vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are going to be doing our watch party and review for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is a new animated series coming to Disney Plus. This is a origin story of sorts, really just exploring Spider-Man and everything that Spider-Man is. You feel me? I'm excited to get into this tonight. And we're going to be talking about it a little bit. This episode drops in like 15 minutes. I'm not going to lie. I completely forgot that today was the 28th. It just didn't click in my head that today was the 28th, which meant tonight was the 29th. You know what I mean? It didn't click in my head. I don't know why. But we here and we're ready to get into it. And I hope you guys are too. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the video because it definitely helps out tremendously around these parts. You can also follow us on all platforms at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And you can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time, okay? And don't forget to drop all of your thoughts, theories, and questions for the series premiere of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is going to be a banger. I really have high hopes for this. I can't even pretend. Everything that we've heard from this show so far has me hyped. We're gonna jump into a little bit more things right now just to kind of get the hype also continuously going and flowing. So if you guys are here in the chat or vibing out with me, let me know if you guys are pumped for this. Let's get a 1 in the chat if you guys are excited for tonight's premiere of Spider-Man No Way Home. And let me get a 2 in the chat if you're not. And of course, let me get a 3 in the chat if you're just happy to be here. Okay? And I'm happy to have you guys here with me as well. So let's just get into we're gonna check out this new Rockstar video, this video from New Rockstars, just when they were kind of talking about the trailer, getting into that. And then after that, we're also going to check a little bit something out and maybe, well, it's already 11:45, so maybe we should just actually jump into this first, just because I do want to check this out, and I do want, to point something out that's in this trailer as well. So let's check this out.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Everyone knows Spider-Man.
That's me, by the way. I'm Spider-Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's the first Spider-Man show from Marvel Studios, and we're so invested towards making this the standout Spider-Man show.
No, it's not out yet. Artists, what's up with the concept team? What's up with the logo? How you guys doing today? How is everyone doing today? I appreciate everybody in the chat.
This series
Talk to me because you know I talk back.
The 60s aesthetic that Steve Ditko.
The episode will be out in about 15 minutes.
It's a comic book come to life.
The animation is so cool to me. I really love the style of it. Thanks.
It's so
Yo,
of the now, but also vintage.
I remember we were like, when we first saw some of this,
things to the table.
when we first saw a lot, we were like, wait, yo.
It's bringing a lot of things to the table that those other Spider-Man shows may not.
Bro, look at that. We're going to talk about that in just a second.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. It's still Spider-Man that you know and love. This is the first day of the rest of your life. You have Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Scorpion, Doc Ock. Yeah,
Bruh,
it's pretty cool.
the whole
Different takes on
shebang.
classic characters.
You got a name, hero?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm Peter Parker. How about you?
Nice to meet you, Pete. I'm Nico Minoru.
Hey, Pearl. Hey, Lonnie.
Feel free to take a few notes on your way out, Pete.
Come on, Spidey. It's really fun and exciting. What the? And action-packed.
It looks so good.
Different.
Expect the unexpected.
With my help, we'll achieve greatness.
Yo, pretty fire, chat. Pretty fire. But if you look at this moment right here, like, this is clearly Captain America Civil War, but in the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider animation. So what that kind of leads me to believe, and I made a couple TikToks and stuff like that. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok at Sensei Finito so you can stay up to date with all my little thoughts about stuff. But I was like, yo, it seems like it's pretty obvious, but it seems like, events from the sacred timeline can happen in other multiverses in many different ways, because you have to also think this is a multiversal story. If you guys don't know, for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, this isn't about our Tom Holland Spider-Man's origin story. It was initially like put forth as an origin story for Tom Holland Spider-Man, but then they changed it around because they wanted it to be a little bit more like open and free and all that other stuff. So I'm excited to see what that means and to see what we could really be getting into with today's episode. Yo, what's up with the Mike Beasy? How you doing, G? I hope you're having a good one, fam. It's gonna be, yeah, we're here, yo. Oh yeah, I'm excited for what exactly this brings to the table, but I'm not 100% sure. We vibing. Hey, I feel that. Is it out? I just checked. No, it's not out yet. It's like 2 a.m. for me. Damn, Constantine. Yeah, it's 11:50 p.m. for me right now. So it drops at midnight for me. Are they doing symbiotes early? I keep seeing it. Well, I don't really want to spoil nothing for you, but they have already told us, like, the symbiote, the Venom stuff is very heavily attached to, I believe, how Peter becomes Spider-Man in this universe. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said that at a panel at Comic-Con. I think it was either Comic-Con or Disney Plus. I can't remember which one it was, but they said that, you know, like it's like a Venom symbiote, like Venom has something to do with it. The spider that he gets has something to do with Venom and all this other stuff. It's a lot of wild shit that's going to be going on in this show, y'all. The art for this looks pretty cool. Yeah, I love it. Like they said, like they were saying in this video, it has that like Steve Ditko, like the original type of vibe to it, but like also updated. Kind of wish it was adult Spidey. I like adult Spidey, but I also like teen Spidey. I like Spider-Man in all eras and generations. You know what I mean? Like that. And I like that you can have Spider-Man be young, you can have him be an adult, and you can still have kind of the same character, but also still leave a lot of room for some new stories to be able to be told in one way or the other. So I'm here for this. I'm hoping we get Green Goblin, but we've basically had William as the main guy, let's be honest. Hey, that's true. We really haven't seen too many other iterations of Green Goblin, not like really. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. It's been a minute since we have seen another Green Goblin. I feel you there. I'm mixed on the animation style, but I like it. But it's hella mad at the same time, especially with these quick shots from the trailer. I really like it because it is a comic book's come to life. I saw some people saying like, oh my goodness, like there's people not even moving in certain shots. And it's like, yes, because it's supposed to be a comic book page that is basically animated. So Peter is swinging or Spider-Man is swinging because, you know, usually in the comic, you would not see him swinging. So I think I just think it's a really unique kind of way to look at it, as it being a live action comic, or not a live action, but an animated comic book, because it looks like that's the way that they're trying to go for it as well, which I'm all the way here for. We got about 8 minutes until the episode drops, y'all. Oops. Okay. All right. That's cool.
Welcome back to New Rock. Cameos, including Charlie Cox as Daredevil and Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk. While this animated series is not expected to be released to the live inspired shirt designs exclusive at our merch store, nerdriot.shop, which is one of the best ways to support what we're doing here at New Rockstars. I'm going to be wearing it throughout the new year, along with this Neil Nation I just want to go home shirt, because that's how I'm always feeling. I just always want to go home.
This doesn't feel like a passion project. Bro, did you just watch the trailer that we saw? That's all it sounds like is a passion project. All it sounds like is a passion project, yo.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Everyone knows Spider-Man.
That's me, by the way. I'm Spider-Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's the first Spider-Man show from Marvel Studios, and we're so invested towards making
I think we get 2 episodes tonight, Lobo. 2 episodes tonight.
The
3
train wheels are off,
episodes
so to
next week,
speak.
and then another 2 episodes to finish it off.
That
If
this
I'm not
series
mistaken,
is going to
I think it's
explore
like 2,
is
3,
the
2.
60s aesthetic that Steve Ditko put on the page so well.
It's a comic book come to life.
Yo, Jerv, Moonwave, what's
The
up in the
animation
chat? How we
is so
doing?
cool to me. I really love the style of it. Thanks.
It's so of the now, but also vintage.
It's bringing a lot of things to the table that those other Spider-Man shows may not have been able to do.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. It's still Spider-Man that you know and love. This is the first day of the rest of your life. You have Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Scorpion, Doc Ock. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nah,
We're gonna
I'm
have
so
different
hyped.
takes on classic characters.
You got a name, hero?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm Peter Parker. How about you?
Nice to meet you, Pete. I'm Nico Minoru.
Hey, Pearl. Hey, Lonnie.
Feel free to take a few notes on your way out, Pete.
Yo, I wonder if that's
Come on,
supposed to be.
It's really fun and exciting.
What the?
And
I mean, if you see the stuff that the voice actor of Spider-Man was saying, yeah, I saw the stuff that he said today. It was either today or yesterday. And the things that he was saying, I know a lot of people were like kind of feeling every way that they could have felt about it, which is understandable on both sides of, you know, the proverbial fence. But I think that was a stupid attempt at damage control for all the people that have been basically kind of saying, like, you know, like, oh, the show is woke and all this other stuff. Like, he said something wild that I don't think he should have said. I don't think him, as being in the show or anything like that, should have said that. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm excited to get in there, yo. I'm excited to get in there. Yo, what's up, CFS over there on the Twitter chat? I see you. Yo, how you doing? How you doing? Yo, we got about 5 minutes until the episode drops, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Constantine. I was like, why the hell would he even? Why would he say that? Like, that's like, why would he say that? Like, there's no way that's cleared. No, there's no way anyone cleared him saying that. You know what I mean? But we got about 5 minutes chat until the episode drops. So I'm gonna let this play, and then I hope you guys also go get you some snacks, go get you something to drink. I'm about to go do the same, and then I'll be right back so we can get ready for you know, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. T-minus 5 minutes till the episode drops, chat.
Marvel Animation used Japanese-based Polygon Pictures to handle the animation utilizing CG technology. This cover, featuring the proto-spider suit from this show, is an homage to Spider-Man's very first comic appearance in Amazing Fantasy number 15 in 1963. According to clips shown at D23, we will be getting his origin story, and similar to the way Sony's animated Spider-Verse films would use this original cover in different forms to introduce new Spider variants, here this universe's Peter Parker saves Harry Osborn. In early December, they actually released the first issue of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the comic book that takes place before the events of the series. It dives into Peter discovering his powers, as well as coming up with his superhero name and costume. They plan to release 5 issues total, with the second issue coming mid-January. We push in on the title of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, written on lined notebook paper, and that is then covered in Sharpied doodles, something that we've seen from Miles Morales and Kamala Khan, and even Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker in the 2002 Sam Raimi film. But this paper tears away to show Peter waking up, and actually, he is upside down on his ceiling as we move through these vignettes as if we were reading an actual comic book. So again, Peter is voiced by Hudson Thames, who also voiced Peter Parker on the What If series, but while on What If, he was trying to emulate Tom Holland. Here, Hudson is bringing us an all-new version of Peter Parker. Originally, this show was conceived as Spider-Man Freshman Year, and many of us thought it would focus on the MCU's Peter Parker before his involvement with Iron Man and Captain America Civil War, but we now know that this is a totally new universe that will show us this Peter Parker's origin as Spider-Man, and instead of Peter Parker finding a mentor in Tony Stark, he's going to find himself counseled by one Mr. Norman Osborn. We see Midtown High School. This is Peter's canonical high school, and it's typically depicted as this style of a brick building. Peter is greeted by Nico Minoru, a character from Marvel's Runaways, voiced here by Grace Song. In the comics, her parents turn out to be secretly evil, and she has blood magic powers that she channels through a magic staff. He also bumps into Pearl Pangan, voiced by Kathy Ong. In the comics, she's Wave, a superhero from the Philippines who can control water. She calls him Petey, and he says, "That's him, oh clumsy Petey Parky," and I love that. We get a quick flash of Peter drawing costume concepts in his notebook. Again, a classic trope dating back to Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man film. film. Here, his suit designs have the underarm web wings, something that Steve Ditko drew for Spider-Man, starting with his first appearance in Amazing Fantasy 15. We also saw the web wings make an appearance in Spider-Man Homecoming. Lonnie Lincoln sits beside Peter at the lunch table. He's captain of the football team at Midtown High and voiced by Eugene Bird. In the comics, he becomes Tombstone. Their teacher name is Mr. Campbell, which we were wondering might be a reference to Bruce Campbell, who Sam Raimi loves and puts in nearly all of his movies, including the original 3 Spider-Man films. And the plans for the 4th Spider-Man movie was to reveal him as Quentin Beck, Mysterio. But obviously this teacher doesn't look anything like Bruce Campbell. And we get our first look at the new suit as he swings through the comic frame. It's very DIY and it uses a hockey jersey. And in fact, later in this trailer, we hear someone mention wearing hockey pads, which is a reference to the line in The Dark Knight.
What's the difference between you and me?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
We see that the web fluid he uses is held in a canister under his backpack and runs into web shooters via the tubes on his arms. But obviously you can see how all kinds of stuff could get snagged. You know, there's a certain sense in which where I am right now doesn't really matter. I'm in California, but really I'm on YouTube, which is everywhere. But for a big chunk of the internet, where you are on Earth determines what you can see online. Well, ExpressVPN fixes that. I use ExpressVPN all the time, whether I'm doing research for new rock stars or just trying to get the most value out of my streaming subscriptions. ExpressVPN lets you change your online location with a single click of a button, granting you access to tons of content not normally available in your country. There are over 100 countries you can choose to appear from, so you can unlock thousands of new titles with ease. If you have Netflix, you might think Rick and Morty just isn't available to you. It's not available in the US, but you can use ExpressVPN to tell Netflix that you're in the UK, like some sort of personal portal gun. ExpressVPN works on your phone, your laptop, even smart TVs.
I hope
so
you're
you can
ready,
watch your shows from the
it's
comfort of
go
your couch or on
time.
the go. And it's
It is
super fast, so there's zero
11:59.
buffering.
I'm here
ExpressVPN is
with
my go-to
my-
VPN because it's been
I
rated
got
number one
my
by CNET, The Verge,
popcorn,
and countless
I got
others.
my
And I get
drink.
why. It's so easy to use. Find out how you can get up.
I'm ready. I'm ready, chat. I'm ready, chat. I hope y'all are ready, chat, because it's time. Yo, I'm going to let y'all know right now, I'm not going to be able to show the entirety of the episode from start to finish here on YouTube because it is illegal. But we will be able to press play, watch it together, and enjoy it all. And then afterwards, we will be able to talk about it and like get the reactions going and a little bit of everything, okay? So we have the first 2 episodes out right now on Disney Plus. On 3, we will press play and enjoy these episodes together. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are too. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already, and let's get it popping. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's get it, man. I am very excited. Okay, electric guitar. Oh. Oh. Wait. Wait, hold on. Queens, I'm not gonna lie. That's high key the MCU font that they use. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh crap! I'm late! I'm late! Ah.
Peter, wait! Your oatmeal was getting cold, so I packed it to go.
And it's a different Aunt May too.
The best.
Oh.
I'm having a good time so far.
Oh, got me. Didn't mean to do that. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. I'm almost there. Don't go yet.
I don't think I was gonna say, is Brett Spider-Man? It doesn't seem like it. He is not. Yo, good vibes already. Iron Man. Robotics program. Oh, okay. Uncle Ben reference first episode. Yeah, they definitely weren't doing that in the MCU. Please put your seat back on, Aunt May. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Oh, Venom dropped first episode. Hey, Aunt May ain't playing. Oh, we're not supposed to be here. So is this super multiversal? That portal definitely looks a little different too. Oh, Doctor Strange with the gloves is always a W. Spider. Okay. Is that, is that Benedict Cumberbatch? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Okay. This is awesome, chat. Bro went invisible. Are you kidding me? Oh, oh, that was he tried. Yo, did her energy look different? Strange came to play. Yo, yo. Everybody's on their phone. Bro, so it's very similar to Across the Spider-Verse, but Doctor Strange yet again proves himself to be a threat to the multiverse, as always. Wait, who that spider just go to? Here's the music. Okay, they went with like the remix. Okay, I understand. Hey, welcome to the Super Fam, Justo. Oh, all the suits right there. Okay, so all the vibes I'm here for right now, chat. I'm here for all of the vibes. I'm not even gonna pretend. Dr. Cab. So we did have a little bit of a time jump. Not sure how much. Bro said, "What time is it gonna drop, bro? It's out right now. We watching it." So we just saw the key point of the origin, which is him getting bit, and now he's full blown Spider Man, but not Spider Man. I mean, Spider Man long enough that he's put webs together and all of that stuff. Oh, it did say a few months later? Okay, source W. I didn't see that. Okay, here's Harry. Bro's getting bullied. Oh, he's getting robbed. Oh. So you see a dude swinging in the air, and you think that you're really about to go whoop his ass? That's just crazy. Okay, so everything we see is kind of from the trailer. Mike BZ says the prequel comic had some things happen in between the time he got bitten and now. The comic is canon to the show. Did not. I forgot all about that. I did not read that. I need to read it. I'm gonna be reading it after today. So, ooh, okay. We didn't see all of this. Ooh, okay. This is lit. First my life, then my face is crazy. Are you loving the show? It's pretty good so far. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that didn't happen the same way in the trailer. It wasn't like that. Right? Yeah, Venmoing Spider-Man is crazy. Watch where you're going, kid, is crazy. PD Parky. PD Parky. Yo. All right. We're almost halfway through the episode. Let's get a tip check going, chat. Hot or cold? How are we feeling? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Which is crazy. Okay, this is the scene that is very similar to what happened in the MCU, chat. Like this event right here is what Iron Man shows Peter Parker when he recruits him for Civil War. But it's the end of this, not all of this. It's just the very end part. W web POV. Are you kidding me? Wait, why did he pass out? What happened? Oh, did he hit his face on the right here? This part. Oh God. Here we go. That moment. This is the moment in Civil War that Iron Man shows Peter Parker. Yo, it's crazy, bro. This is the thing. So dope. Oh, Oh, he was eating with that. Damn. W Nico. Lonnie Lincoln. I didn't look at his shoes, y'all. Did he have a white and red stripe? Damn. Do I watch Corey Kenshin? No, I do not watch Corey Kenshin. Bro was like, nah, that's not what I was gonna say at all. I think he got the white shoes with the red. Lonnie Tombstone Lincoln. The vibes are oh, he's thoughtful. Why did he say chillax like that? Oh snap! But the music is, bro. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, he doesn't have the red stripe on his shoe. Oh wait, no, 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 wait. That was so long ago. Never mind. I'm tripping. Oh, oh, okay. So he went from going to the good school to back to where he really from, bro. That's crazy. That was a W transition. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked it. I really like that transition. Loving families. Bruh, come on, son. Are we seeing? Yo, yo, I love that vibe. Did he eat the? I was gonna say, yo, did he eat the whole pizza to the face? That's crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, it's the reverse. It's the reverse Civil War moment. He opens the door and it's Osborn. Let's go. I love it. This is so good, bruh. This is so good. I'm really enjoying myself. I hope everybody else is. Is that how the episode ends? Yo, W first episode, chat. What? That was a W first episode. I really enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie. Let me know how you guys felt about episode 1 in the comment section down below. We're obviously gonna get right into episode 2 as well. I want to see some of these end credits here. Don't know if there might be a little post credit scene or if we might see a little hints as to what might happen in these next episodes. But that was a great way to start it off. It's actually so much better than I thought it was going to be. And I appreciate every ounce of what they've done here. They're really being able to kind of roll the like they're blending these vibes together in a really fun way. And now that we have our like that first episode being the full blown like introduction, the full blown origin story, there it's very possible that now we have like a little time jump or something, and or anything could happen next. Like I'm so down for this. This show is so much better than I thought, and I'm ready to get into the next episode, and I hope you guys are as well. So let me know how you guys felt about that one in the comment section down below as we get into episode 2 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. What a W way to introduce that origin story as well, right? Like Doctor Strange is fighting a Venom through the multiverse, and boom. Let's get it. We're not supposed to be here. Okay, I'm not tripping. They show like 3 or 4 suits in this intro right here. Like that he's actually wearing, I mean, not just not right there, but they're like showing hella suits that he's putting on. This intro is awesome too because it's like you get the actual song instead of just the chorus, right? It's like this is it's like literally the other side of Spider-Man in a way, right? That's so badass right there, not gonna lie. Hell yeah. We're gonna have to throw this side by side with the Iron Man moment. Charlemagne is crazy. Oh. Oh. I love it, bruh. The way they're blending in the old and the new, it's yeah. I'm here for this, man. We do this instead of practice. Hey. Mmm. Ooh. Not dropping the rocks on oil. Damn. What the hell was wrong with you? Mmm. Uh, this, bruh, blood through the ball to himself is crazy. Is that? It is Shuri. I thought so. Asa, not Shuri. I'm a dude. Yo. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, some of the smartest people in Marvel. Bruh. Oh, W Hawkeye drop. Hey, let's go. I like it because in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, they made Doctor Octopus the female. So just I like the way that we're getting this mix a lot of the things around. It's working for me right now. Arc reactor drop also. Yo, I'm loving it. Ha ha. Oops. Yeah, from suck to success is diabolical, bro. Crusher Hogan. A bit of a red flag. That's a huge red flag. Bro, he did that in the freaking stairwell. Butane. Shit. So Norman Osborn paid Butane in order to see if Spider-Man. Damn. Yo. Ooh. He said, "Hey, I was apologizing." Yo, let's get an episode 2 temp check. Oh. We're not supposed to be here. It wasn't supposed to go this way. Very interesting. He slapped the shit out of him. What the hell is he talking about? Oh. Spider-Man doesn't kill. The dude didn't die. Skeeter is crazy. Skeeter is crazy, bro. Bro said, "Caw, caw." Brother, ominous music. Captain America. What the hell? Interesting place for him to have that picture. Bruh. So what the hell are you talking about? No! Bruh! This show is actually so. This show is actually so good. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. This show is actually so good. I did not expect it to end right there. Bro, look like Shocker, but with fire instead. I gotta be lit. I've never heard of butane before. Hey, but that's why earlier in the episode, I was like, why did this guy just change in the stairwell? Like, that is not a smart thing to do. W episode chat. 2 W episodes right there, man. What? Let me know how you guys are feeling about that series premiere for Spider-Man freshman year. Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to know how you guys are feeling. And don't forget to drop all your thoughts, theories, and questions that you may have for this premiere. Because damn, I gotta say, I enjoyed it so much. Not only did I thoroughly enjoy this episode, but it's like, yo, like the premiere was amazing. Like honestly, the table has been set in a really good way. And again, that's usually what we look for with these types of episodes, with these 2 episode premieres, is for that table to get set. And man, like it's 100% going there. So I'm loving it, man. This was a great episode. Let me know how you guys are feeling about it as well in the comment section down below. Let's see. Um, Here we go. Let's see. I'm trying to get a good spot here. This is fine. All right. And here we go. We just got done watching the series premiere for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and I gotta say, this was a awesome and a really fun premiere for this new series that we have. I was not ready for any of the stuff that was going on here, but it was like, bruh, at the same time, I was though, like I think that this show did a awesome job of combining everything together from like MCU to regular Spider-Man stuff, just to every type of vibe that there's ever been for these stories into one thing. Like, it was amazing to see Doctor Strange and for him to feel like Doctor Strange right off the rip. Like, he's immediately who you expect Doctor Strange to be, and what you expect him to be. Like, all of it was just a really good vibe, and I loved every second of it from start to finish in that first episode. I think the first episode was so strong and so well put together, and I really couldn't believe it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was very pleased with everything that we saw from the first and second episode. I think they did a really good job of kind of just setting the table, which is something I always talk about for these premieres, is setting the table for us to kind of have a good understanding of what's going to be going on. I think the first episode set the table really well as far as Spider-Man goes, and then I think the second episode did a really good job of setting the table as far as the entirety of the show and what's going to be happening next, I think that they've done a really good job as well with combining that comic book vibe in here, man, making it feel so old school but yet modern day. Like, there's all types of vibes going on here. And we saw that comic book type of moment in the trailer as he's fighting everyone, and that brick comes back and bam, and then you see that comic book panel kind of come together. But it was just a really good use of that comic book panel stuff throughout the entire show. And I appreciate it. There was even some moments that they repurposed from the trailer to this. Like, it's just so different. And yeah, bro, sign me up for all of it, yo. That's all I can say is sign me all the way up. And bro, I just love the way that Spider-Man is in this as well. I feel like that's something that is very unique. I know someone else said it in the chat earlier through our watch party and review, but someone mentioned that it's so refreshing to see Peter Parker not get bullied. And it was, it was very different for seeing him not be just the typical, like, you don't get like the typical Spider-Man, but you kind of do get the typical Spider-Man at the same time. And that's pretty cool. And I think we also get a brief cameo from the do a flip Spider-Man guy, which is kind of crazy. What the hell? I'm seeing that right here, right now. Let me show you. Yeah, right at this moment right here, as Spider-Man comes through, if you look, I'm pretty sure that's the do a flip Spider-Man guy who's like, do a flip Spider-Man. Like, I'm pretty sure that's him, that he just does that barrel roll over. Yeah, man, I love being able to see the creators take those vibes of the MCU, take those vibes of just everything and really just mesh it together very well. I thought they did a wonderful job with it. And I thought, again, I really, really loved how we got to see Spider-Man. I feel like this Spider-Man felt a lot like how Spider-Man does in the video game. Because in the video game, Spidey feels like this. Like, he's very interactive with the community. He stops, he talks to people, he even takes pictures with people and stuff. Like, the whole nine, and that is awesome. And I feel like this Spider-Man did that type of stuff too, or will start to do those things later on even more. It was just a really cool vibe to be able to see, and then for them to also mimic that MCU moment here with him stopping the car as it smashes into the bus. Like, bro, dope repurposing of everything, you know? Like, it just works so well, and I am all the way here for it, yo. As far as all the school vibes went, those were really cool. He feels like a high school teenager. He feels like a person that is very, in high school, and I think one of the best moments from this episode, from this first episode, and from the second episode too, because it was very heartfelt. It's when Peter returns the money to this shop owner that was just recently robbed, and then he looks down at this woman who's just crying because she's down on her luck and all this stuff, and he's like, "Yo, I don't think we should do anything. Can you just kind of let it slide?" Mr. Pizza Guy, sir, is what he calls him, which I think is just so cool. Like, I just love the vibe, man. The music, everything just complemented each other. All aspects of this show complemented the other aspects of it, and that made me very pleased when watching this and just being able to experience this show. Because as a wee lad, I wasn't really able to experience any of the other Spider-Man shows that were coming on. Like in the 90s and all that, because I was either not born yet or I was a baby, so I couldn't appreciate those shows. But being able to kind of like be here in these moments where it's airing and we're actually able to check it out and see these Spider-Man vibes be strung together, it's a nice vibe, man. I just love it. I love it. I loved this episode. Peter was dope. It was crazy to see them kind of mimic that moment from what Spider-Man is that? That's not a Spider-Man movie. From Civil War, seeing that Civil War moment, but from this other point of view, and to see it have, if you also pay attention, it immediately has a much more negative connotation on it than it did within the MCU. Peter was actually juiced to see Tony in the MCU, but here you can definitely see that your friendly neighborhood Peter is like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, he is not a good guy. People look at him a lot more negatively because he's Norman Osborn, and of course, Norman Osborn is kind of more of a negative person. And I think that those vibes come to fruition a little bit more in this second episode. They do. Okay. One thing I will say as well is they did a damn good job with the beginning sequence of this. I love the music that they do because it feels like the verse to the initial chorus of Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, that's the regular chorus, and then you go into this intro as it being like the verse almost, and that's pretty cool. And another thing that they did, which is something that I have actually been advocating for more comic book based animations to do, is the comic book cover for the freaking show, man. Like, look at how good that looks. Like, I want this as a screensaver, yo, because this looks fire. How you have like the little Spider-Man thing up here, you got your friendly neighborhood, you got the directed and written by. Like, I just love this. It looks really, really cool, yo. It does. I'm here for it, and I wish more of these comic book related, contents would do that. But again, when you kind of just watch Peter and see how he reacts to Norman, it's definitely more of a negative. There's a negative connotation to it, a lot more so than when he was talking to Tony, and it's cool. I like that, man. I like the differences, the subtleties in the differences, and the dynamic of these characters. It works. All the way down to his aunt being very similar to how she is, again, in the MCU, but also not. Like, you saw how she was so emotional about Uncle Ben. We have never, us as the MCU folk, we haven't heard Uncle Ben's name once, in the MCU at all. So, Well, I guess we have in Spider-Man No Way Home, but I mean, for our Peter, he hasn't talked about Uncle Ben like that really. So to be able to see how all of these different plot threads and story elements have really been put into a proverbial blender and hit and blend on, and it's like, yeah, this is a vibe, bro, and it works completely. It just works for me all the way. And of course, we've been waiting to see Norman with the waves and they dipping. So that was nice, man. That was nice. It was awesome to see that. And I like the cuts of just going to Spider-Man being Spider-Man throughout the show. Like, he stops so many people, and that's something that I can say we kind of missed out on in the MCU, is we really don't see him just stop any regular dudes. Like, even the people that he did stop that were just kind of regular dudes, they had straight up alien technology. So it would have been cool to kind of, I think that makes it cooler to see him just doing Spider-Man shit. Like, yes, like, I love it, and it looks so good. It really does look like a comic book coming to life, and that is working for me so much so. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. And this moment when he swings around, like, bro, yeah, you can tell that there's some tender love and care put into this show, for sure, and I love it. I like that, like, again, so like I said earlier, someone had mentioned how Peter is not bullied, and he's not. Peter's not bullied at all, and that's a good dynamic change of scenery here. And I feel like things fit the times a little bit more as well, which I know that kind of bothers some people, but people busting out their phones as soon as Spider-Man is doing something awesome, or people getting bullied like for just being smart. I don't know if that happens as much as it did back in the day. So it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure things like this probably happen as well. It's just like, bro, I like it. I like it. And it's super interesting how there is like a 50s vibe to everything. Like, there's a straight 50s vibe to like every character that you see for some reason, but also, like, it's not. Like, look at these moments. Like, look at what everyone's wearing even. Just it looks so, it gives the 50s vibe, yo. It just does in an interesting way. An interesting way that I'm here for, but an interesting way nonetheless. I really like the little dynamic that we got going between Nico, Peter, and Pearl. It just works for me. I love Nico's character. She got me rolling a lot. Nico is pretty funny in the show, and I like that she's kind of that character that's like, yo, Norman Osborn is basically a terrorist. Like, I like those. I usually really like those characters that are like the quote unquote activists of like, hey, you shouldn't do this, or this guy, the billionaires are a bad person, or whatever. Those characters are always very fun to explore because you can have them be the conspiracy theorist vibe or just the regular version or whatever the case. And I'm interested in seeing how her character continues to mold throughout the season, because she has already put her foot down and let it be known she is not rocking with Oscorp. And we also get the little Roxxon. Is it? Yeah, Roxxon, right? Yeah, we also get the Roxxon oil mention. And that's cool too. Like, all of these things work, man. Everything works so well. We get introduced to some W scientist, young genius characters in the, like, once Peter gets to Oscorp, in the form of Amadeus Cho, Asha, who I believe is from Wakanda, and I believe someone else was named Jenna, if I'm not mistaken. Like, just straight up geniuses all around the world. And we also get our first introduction to this series, Dr. Connors. All things work, yo. Like, all these things blend together very well. A W way to introduce us to everything that is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And he's 100% your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, he is just swinging from one block to the other, just doing all the things he can, leaving every moment he can to go and save someone from a burning building, or anything, yo. It's just the vibes are there in a good way. The background music was really good too. I love that moment in the first episode where we switch the POV from Peter to Lincoln, I think is his name. That was it. Just worked, bro. Like I'm so invested in this show. I'm kind of sad that we're not getting this episode by episode release. But instead we're getting a completely different release structure for this show, which is interesting. And I think it's the first 2 episodes, then 3 episodes, and then 2 episodes again to finish it off. So that is the interesting release schedule right there. But it is what it is. And then next month we also have your not your friendly, but Captain America: Brave New World. So we got a lot of dope content coming at us right now from the MCU and from Marvel alike. And I am so pumped to see where this show goes. And I hope you guys are as well. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section down below. Yeah. I'm also wondering, like, why bruh is just standing there with Cap? Like, what's that about? Right? Am I the only one that's curious as to why he's standing with Cap, just big chilling, and Cap got that huge grin going on? Like, what's happening? All right, let's jump into chat. Let's see how y'all are doing. Let's see how y'all was feeling. Let's see. I like the subversion of the dumb jock trope. This ain't Flash Thompson. This isn't this ain't a Flash Thompson fill-in. Yes, bruh, I agree. Like, yeah, all the subversions worked really well. Like, all of them worked really well. Ooh. Yeesh. Oh, okay. So the 2025, I'm tripping. So the release schedule for this show is we just did the season premiere right now, and that was episodes 1 and 2. Next week we will have episodes 3, 4, and 5. The week after that, it'll be episodes 6, 7, and 8. And then the week of February 19th, we will be finishing it up with episodes 9 and 10 for the season finale. So, yeah, man, I'm hyped for that. I can't even hold you. That's pretty nice. That's a nice list right there. 10 episodes split up in a really cool way. 2, 3, 3, 2, not just 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. So man, yeah, I have no idea what's in store for us, but I guess we can kind of make assumptions as to what Norman Osborn does and all these other things with Amadeus Cho, Asha, and all these other characters, but who really knows? I swear to God, if I see his parents fighting, I like that too. His parents were just a straight up loving family he had waiting at home, other than his brother. But his brother seemed kind of mad about something. But I've been needing more Spider-Man with headphones. Yeah, man. I'm happy that they didn't have him swinging with the headphones, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy they didn't have him doing that because, of course, it would have been immediately connected to our other guy. But they also had him doing a lot of things that made me think of Miles Morales as well. And not to mention that spider crawls away at the beginning of the show, and it goes to somebody, and I'm pretty sure whoever it went to may possibly end up being, Spidey. We're not supposed to be here. Very interesting thing for Doctor Strange to say. I don't know if he meant that as in like we're not supposed to be in this universe, or my portal just opened to a different place in our universe, Not sure, but a Venom from a different dimension and then a spider coming in as well from a different dimension to bite that Peter. It begs to differ. Does that spider? It begs the question: did that spider have any type of Venom symbiote stuff going on with him? Because if it did, man, what happens if our Spidey gets angry and he gets? What happens if a spot? Whoa! Wait a minute. What happens if the symbiote is attached to a radioactive spider and then Spider-Man is bit by it, or Peter is then bit by that? Does he become like a symbiotic radioactive Spider-Man? Nah. Something to think about though. Willem Dafoe with the little twist of the voice. Yeah, I could see that. He definitely had like that rasp to it. The raspiness that Willem Dafoe takes on. Yeah. We're not talking about a Moonwave. Move along. From suck to success is a wild quote. I agree. I'll put it on a shirt. One in the chat if you'd buy that shirt. Interesting how they blurred all the other text message to put attention on the most recent one. Yeah, I like that too. They were just scribbles, which is how it is in a comic. That's how it is in a comic book, bro. They'll just give you scribbles when it's information that's not needed, bro. Really good put. Really good way. Quick way to find out. Really quick way, and I like that. I like that as well. Also introducing the I don't know if nuances is the word, but the struggles of trying to change into Spider-Man in a day and age where there is CCTV everywhere. Be so realistic, right? Ooh. Whew. But for real, be so realistic. Bro can't. There's no way bro can really just change in an alley because that alley might have a camera from someone else's business looking at it. So he would really have to think about where he changes and all these things because it would just be that simple, that quick for someone to figure out his secret identity. Something I would really like to be explored with any other superhero thing too. But I guess that's why the MCU focuses on not needing the secret identity. I guess Marvel in general doesn't have a lot of secret identities when you kind of think about it. Everybody is just them. For the most part, that is. I really like the comic book look to this show. I agree, Katarino. Chat, give me a rating for this show, 1 out of 10. What would you rate the season premiere of Spider-Man? Whoa. Of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. 1 out of 10. What would you rate these 2 episodes? Question is, I assume Nico has her abilities already, but does she? That's a really good question. It's something that stood out to me also in the first episode because we see when the Venom symbiote is looking at everyone, Nico does have a different type of an aura glow to her. Her aura is glowing in a very different type of way. And I like that. Because I think she may have something going on. I think it's more on the line of she has it but doesn't know. You know what I mean? Latent abilities that have not been unlocked yet. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Also, Um. Oh no! Pause. All right, so this is what I'm talking about here, you guys. So when the Venom symbiote is looking at all of the people, he targets Luna Snow specifically because she literally glows on the inside. Like she's like literally glowing. And if you look at everyone else around, they're just regular ass people, you know? Everyone else is just a regular ass person, no special aura to them or anything. Their whole body is just kind of filled with the normal life essence that it would have. And then if you look at Luna or if you look at Nico, you can definitely see that she is glowing from the inside and or at least that center mass of the body, uh, implying she's the one. Which I think is a W. Really good way to just briefly give that to us, you know? Ronnie Lincoln, facts. Yeah, it is a weird schedule. I agree. I agree. Spider-Man pre-infused with the symbiote is a crazy concept. You just gave comic book writers a killer idea. Hey man, that's all I mean, hey, just you know what I mean? Just hey, you know, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? But yeah, for real, I feel you though. That would be dope. I think that would be a dope ass thing. Like just give a spider a symbiote and have it bite Spider-Man, Like a radioactive symbiotic spider bites Spider-Man, and now he has to kind of deal with having all those powers. Maybe that's even how he could have organic web of some kind is because of that combination of being bit by those two things, you know? He could also still be smart. I'm just saying. 20. I feel that. 8.5 out of 10 animation style isn't my favorite yet. I feel you there, Moonwave. I am a person as well that is very picky with uh animation style, but I also have had to get over it a little bit. Like Hit Monkey, Archer, What If, this show. I am not a fan of those types of art styles at all. But what I have noticed, Ultraman as well on Netflix. But what I have noticed is that being able to, I appreciate watching these different animation styles though, because it definitely opens up my eyes to more things when it comes to animation, Like it just, yeah. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the animation style. It's not something that's really been done too much before either, to be completely honest. Like we've seen people try to do that comic book style, but this is like a literal comic book in a lot of ways, and it's all in a way. This is kind of like the yin to across the Spider Verse's yang. You know what I mean? Like to be completely honest, like it does a lot of those things the right way. Okay, because across the Spider Verse does a lot of things the right way, and this show does a lot of those same things a different way, but it is also the right way. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty insane. The writing so far is great, which is what's more important to me. Exactly. And I agree with that too. That's kind of what I was about to lead into with the whole art style thing is that I prefer if the storytelling is insanely good, or if the writing is good, or whatever the case may be, then the animation style is just it's another creative choice that I could just accept. Because it's not if it was a deal breaker for me, I wouldn't be watching it in the first place. At least for me, you know what I mean? Nico does have the amulet. It is very original, artist. I agree, AOP. It does feel very original, which is something crazy to say about Spider-Man. But it does feel very original and a memorable. I don't know, man. I don't know what to call that. I don't know what to call things when they're memorable, but they're also like new. When it like something is nostalgic, but somehow also new. I don't know what that word is. I might have to make it, but that's what I feel with this. I agree. Timelines do feel unique for sure. For sure. That's a good way to put it. That is a really good way to put it. 8 out of 10. Okay. Dialogue and fight choreography carries the episodes. Man, I think those are the things that should be carrying the episodes. So I'm fine with that. And I agree. The choreography is insane. Like the choreography is insane with everything that's been going on. Like bruh's been doing crazy things. He's been fighting and swinging and everything's been looking really saucy. The characters feel real and the dialogue doesn't feel forced for most of the cast. Yeah, it really doesn't. It's kind of wild, but really the only thing that I can compare this type of stuff to is X-Men 97, bro. Like X-Men 97 had crazy storytelling right off the bat. We cared about all the characters. Like they felt real, like you're saying. You know what I mean? Like it has that vibe, bro. It has that vibe. And I don't know what the hell it is, but it's just like, how can something do all these things together in such yeah, it doesn't, bro. I agree though. Yeah, that also feels very natural. The comedic timing is natural. I think it flows specifically to what is going on at the time. It doesn't feel like, oh, someone wrote a joke for this moment. It feels like these characters are just real characters that say shit. Yeah, the fight choreography is the web POV was peak, man. Like the web POV was awesome. And as the camera's turning as well as bruh. Yeah, there was no reason for them to go that hard. Peter feels like he's from a different universe, but kept all the basic traits. Yeah, exactly. I agree. All the best traits. Yes. That's a real one too. For real though. Because yes, man, I agree. I agree with everything y'all are saying right now, bro, because it feels all of these things nostalgic. Nostalgic sounds good. We might need to work on it a little bit, but nostalgic sounds pretty good. Nostalgia. It's almost there. It's like right there. It's right there. We'll brainstorm. But yeah, that's really true. I love that. I love that. I also wonder why these spiders are sneaking into different universes. It doesn't have anything to do with the web of destiny and all these things going on, like in the area of storytelling within the multiverse saga. I could definitely see these spiders coming in and being not being a bigger issue, but I could see them being a bigger issue as well. I could definitely see them being a bigger issue. Did they depict any spider sense? Unless I missed it, I just realized we saw a lot, but we didn't see this version of spider sense. Yeah, there was no spider sense. The first day after he got his spider powers, actually, he got hit by a car. but he's just got up and walked away. He really hasn't. I mean, he's been dodging things and being very nimble, but it's more because of his perception, which I guess that is what spider sense is. But I mean more so his natural perception, like his natural senses all around. I believe have just been heightened due to the spider bite. So I think that's one of the reasons why he's moving so quick with certain things. And no, we have not seen him do uh that yet, but I think we will see it sometime. We could see Silk. She might be the second bite, as in the comics. Ooh, W man. That's very true. That's a good point. Damn, excuse me. Yeah, but that was a W, man. That was a W episode. That was a W way to start it off indeed. I really had a good time checking this out. I hope you guys had a good time checking it out too. We will be back every single week to do these watch parties and reviews for um your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I know Invincible is also coming up soon. We're gonna be doing Invincible watch parties, Daredevil Born Again watch parties. We're gonna be doing watch parties for a little bit of everything, chat. Like we're gonna be really doing watch parties for a little bit of everything. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell because you're not gonna want to miss any of these watch parties, any of these reviews, any of these reaction videos that we have coming out. Trailer reactions, regular reactions, whatever type it may be. You're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you hit that sub button, turn the notification bells on, and also don't forget to like the video if you like the video because it helps out tremendously around these parts. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. Or you can follow us all on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. It's been a wonderful night indeed to spend with all of you to check out Spider-Man freshman year. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I had kind of I knew that this was dropping this week, but for some reason my brain didn't like realize that today is when it was dropping. I don't know, it was weird. And then I realized it like as I sat down, I literally turned my PC off. I was like going to get my little nighttime snack to go up to the room and get in bed. And then I was like, damn, wait. Hold on. I looked at my phone and it said 28th. I was like, oh no. Wait a minute. Does that mean what I think it means? And yes, in fact, it did mean what I thought it meant. And that is very sad. We also just recently did a reaction and review for a new anime on Netflix called Sakamoto Days, which is now available on the channel. So make sure you guys go and check that video out, as well as any other trailer reaction, book review, anything else that we do. You can go and check it out. It's right there for all of you. Okay. So again, you guys have been amazing today. I'm sorry that I forgot about this and I'm so tired, or I would have been live earlier and longer. But I got to get me some Z's for real. I got to go to sleepy weepy. And I'm pretty sure y'all got to go to sleep too. So with all that being said, I appreciate you. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior. I gotta go to sleep.